be chilling tonight. I need to feel tonight, man. Hey, man, where my radio, man? Yeah, let's go. I need you to turn that up. Jamming tonight. Turn on the radio. You and I turn on the radio. Yeah.
Pull the way up like we in a club. Fly flashy, grown classy, so turn it up. Saturday mornings, no walk of shame, we fresh up. 950 lounge, that's my guilty pleasure. I don't miss my favorite show, I put everything on hold. Work the baby, even the babysitter know. When 950 come on, don't bother. I'm locked in 10 to 1, no problem. Turn on the radio. You and I turn on the radio. Yeah.
But I have a young lady to my left, and I have to kind of tell the story before I introduce her. I was kind of perusing Instagram one day and kind of looking around. Maybe, I call it peruse, it's a cleaner word. Okay. And I happened to come by this beautiful preacher here, this beautiful young lady that was doing some modeling work. I assume she was in New York because one of her pictures said New York, doing a little Inspector Gadget work, but she's from Canada, from Toronto. And she's here today to talk about what she's doing and join us for our question day. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been using the word superstar all day, and I'm not going to start now. Superstar. Anja Dee. What's happening, darling?
Oh, hello. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful.
Miss Tim Hortons?
Yes.
Timmy.
Good day. Good day. Good day. Good day.
Again, welcome to New York again. This is not, you're no stranger to the city.
Not anymore.
Yes. Yeah. It's like a second home.
I only started visiting this past summer, but I've been back multiple times. So
what do you think of New York? Obviously, we're all city people, born and raised. What's your thoughts of New York as somebody from a different pair of eyes?
You don't love the traffic, I tell you that.
I don't love the traffic.
Nobody loves the traffic.
Nobody loves the traffic.
No. I made that very clear, I think.
Right.
I love New York. I think Toronto is like New York's little brother. So
clean New York.
That's debatable, to be honest with you.
Really? It's got that stuff. I'll take you some spots. Be like, this is Canada.
Yo,
like, does this look clean to you?
Yeah. Keep me where the beautiful people are.
We after we say, oh, Canada.
Yeah.
Where have you going?
You'd be very surprised.
The maple leaf is not very shiny.
No, it's not anymore. Yeah, but I mean, I love New York, so having spent some time in Toronto, coming here wasn't like any big shock to me or anything that. You know, I feel like I blended right in. So my perception is, I don't know. I came here and I just acted like I was at home, and that was it.
Now you come from Winnipeg.
Well, yeah, sort of. I was born in Bosnia.
Oh wow.
So I moved to Winnipeg as a refugee.
That ain't Canada.
No, it's not.
That ain't Canada. That's for real right there.
Yeah.
So when did you move? When did your family move to Canada?
So we moved here in '97, 2 years after the war.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they escaped to a better life.
Yes.
North of the border in Canada.
Absolutely.
And at that stage, I'm not going to ask you how old you were. I don't want people to do the math. But from a standpoint as a young girl, was you aware what was going on?
No. So I told my friends in school that I was going to Canada, and I thought it was like a small town in Europe. So I was like, don't worry, I'll come back and visit. I'll see you. And then we got on a plane, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. I wasn't really sure. And then we landed in this place. I didn't know the language. It was a very confusing time.
Wow. Without question.
But I definitely had no idea. I didn't even know what another country was at that point. Yeah.
Then you obviously moved to Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yeah. And your family settled there. Big shout to the Blue Bombers. And you started to grow into a woman, a young lady, and now you got into the modeling. How'd you get into the modeling game?
So a few years back, I would say in my earlier 20s, from my teens to my earlier 20s, I was quite overweight actually. So eventually I had enough and I decided to drop. I dropped 90 pounds at the most, I think.
Right.
But my figure,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was all due to a cheating ex-boyfriend. I will say that.
That bastard.
That's a vengeful woman. I dedicated time into that,
He made you like that?
Yeah, well, that was my revenge.
Oh,
So you started eating, or you started losing the weight only
after you broke up with him.
Yes.
So after you broke up with him.
Well, I'm sure he wants you now,
Yeah.
God dog it.
He does.
I'm
That's
sure
that's a
So
fact.
you're right.
Milk does the body good.
It was all worth it. I'll tell you that.
Right,
much.
right.
Wow.
So my
that's
figure
him.
stayed the same. Everything just kind of shrunk in form, you know.
So let me rewind the tape back. So pretty much the curves that you had, you was just a big woman.
Exactly.
But once you lost weight, you didn't lose weight in certain areas, and everything just kind of naturally
Fell into
filled.
place.
Kaboing boing.
Well, yeah,
Now, are women from Bosnia built like you? Is that the norm?
I wouldn't say so.
Wouldn't say so, right?
so we're not going to
We're not going to Bosnia. I was about to say, we're about to get in a fight. Go to
But a
Bosnia.
lot of beautiful women, I will say that. It might be worth the trip anyways, you know. But no, it's definitely not the normal. But I did have, like, I still had the same figure. I had the
Right.
big bum and the smaller waist. It was just everything was more amplified. So
Now, as a Caucasian woman,
Yes.
Now, again, I mean, I guess gonna say most black men are very. I'm sure you've heard it the first time. You live in Toronto now, so
news to me.
most most black men love the
derriere.
the derriere,
The lighter skin.
the posterior.
I thought you were going to say the lightest skin.
I've
right.
heard, yes.
So from a standpoint, is it? I mean, when you're dating, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not. But when you're dating, do you kind of find you have that people, certain ethnicities, look at you differently because of the way you're built?
So, you know, I guess because of like the way entertainment has been lately and whatnot, that look is really in.
Yeah.
So, yes, the black gentlemen and the ladies do love my
black-
figure.
The ladies too.
The ladies too.
I like
It is
to say black
2017.
gentlemen.
The black gentleman.
I love to see a black. Keep it clean now.
Yeah,
Keep it
please,
classy.
please.
But you know what? It's regardless of the race, it's I'd say it's like it's
50-50.
It's 50-50. There's a lot of white guys that are definitely very into it. Spanish
Really?
guys, Asian guys. The
Asian guys?
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
I'm gonna say right now,
Yeah.
Trump will love you. Oh,
Oh,
my
well.
goodness. Woo, I can't keep my-
You see, she had no problem getting in the country, so I guess you're good. I mean,
Let her in. It's huge. It's huge.
my dear, why are you going there? She coming over 1600 Pennsylvania.
He's gonna personally interview me at the border just
Oh,
to
yeah,
check,
yes.
right?
Oh, he definitely is.
Well, you remember Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
be careful with Trump. But so again, so you go into so as you're losing this weight, that's when like the opportunities to model, or maybe you decide to, I want to do this. What was the turn on to get you into the modeling game?
So what happened was after I had like lost weight and stayed in this particular figure, that's when I started realizing that my figure was like, you know, different from everybody else's.
Yes,
Because
Lord.
before I was just like, saw myself as a big girl. That's what it
Right.
was. But when I lost the weight, it was actually like I started going out with, you know, these girls that I met, whatever. And that's
And
when
you
I
was
started
getting
getting
more of the
attention.
attention.
Exactly.
Are y'all
Yeah.
still friends now?
Yeah.
No, we're
We
not.
hate her.
That's exactly. Trust me, we're not. I definitely haven't been in touch with those girls.
I'm gonna share something with you. When you came walking,
Yeah.
we had a gospel singing in here.
Yes.
And he kind of lost it for a minute. Then we was like, what did he say? He said, oh my Lord. He said, let's go to commercial, go to commercial. So that's when we realized that even God could not stop him.
Anya,
Oh,
I've had a rough morning to say the least. I've done more before now than most people do all day.
Listen, you put a smile on his face. That's all I know.
Listen. Obviously, we have a lot of models, especially for our question of the day segment, and some models come here and they're not representative of who they are and
Amen.
pictures, yeah.
Church.
You are
Yeah.
who you are. I mean, we've taught several times,
Yeah.
and you know, I've enjoyed our conversation. I'm big, like what Heather said. I'm kind of similar way as I go off energy. You know, one of my business partners in the room, Mike Mizzle, and it's all about energy. And it's all about, you know, can we work together? And I felt that when we
Positive
spoke.
energy.
Well, energy. We spoke that. When we spoke, I felt that. So I'm so glad you're here. And again, like I said again, we're gonna make sure that you see the right side of New York. What did you do last night?
Last night, what did I do last night?
Besides traffic.
Well, that was the majority of it for sure. You know what? I just went downstairs to the hotel restaurant, which was amazing, by the way. Had a nice dinner, had a couple cocktails.
Anybody try to buy
Did you
your
pay
drink?
for your dinner?
You know what? I did, but
You had an option now.
but I'm foolish like that. You know what I mean? I like to pay for my own
Right.
stuff. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
There's
It gives
nothing wrong
me
with that.
makes me feel good or whatever.
You his kind of woman, yeah. You
I
pay
am,
for
huh?
his own thing, yeah.
So I've heard earlier when you were talking to Heather.
He even had to say, he just said, look, just give me a pound, give me a pound.
I'll give you one
Yeah,
too.
thank
That's
you.
right.
So, with the modeling game, where do you see yourself going? Obviously, I've told you this, and this is not, I say this on the mic, I said this using over the phone. I think you have something.
Well, thank you.
I think it's more than just your parents. I think it's your personality. Maybe it's because you started with humble means. You wasn't. Yeah. This just didn't happen. You didn't go to surgery or go to Dominican Republic and have surgery.
You had to go through something.
You went through heartbreak, and through heartbreak, it gave you the passion and the motivation to change your life and your body, and change your health. Because again, it's not good to carry a lot of weight in any, whether you're a model or not.
Exactly.
But where do you see this thing going to? What's the next step for Anja? Is it staying in the modeling? Is it acting? I mean, is it coming to the stage? What's the next step?
Pretty much, I just want to take as much work as I can, you know what I mean? Be open to new opportunities, do as much as I can. That's why I'm here, obviously. And then just go from there. I'm having fun what I'm doing so far. I'm doing some photo shoots, the radio show, a little bit of advertising for people. Exactly.
Enjoying everything.
And then I feel like I'll find my groove as that goes along, you know?
When you left Toronto, what was the temperature?
Ooh, you know what? It hasn't been too bad. I think it's still in the plus, like, because we're dealing with Celsius, right? So I don't know how your Celsius, Fahrenheit works over here.
Give me the Celsius. What's the Celsius?
I'd say like maybe like five or 6.
So that's about like 35.
Oh.
What?
Remember zero.
No, Celsius.
0.
To degrees.
Okay.
What is it then?
0 is 32 degrees.
Right.
So 5 is going to be roughly about 45, 46.
I just said 35, 40. All right, I'm sorry. Right. Shoot me. God.
So listen, you're going to get an education on this show.
You affected him too now. His mind is clouded.
My mind was cloudy when she went right there and I just stopped.
Like, the black man's judgment.
Everyone's drunk on Anja, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm normally drunk anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
But that's a good hashtag, drunken on Sonya.
Yep.
When you're not modeling, obviously, I know you do some things. I'll let you explain it. But what's fun for Anja? What do you do when you just want to kick back and relax? Obviously, you don't hang with them same girls anymore, but
I surely do not. What do I do when I like to go to the gym? Obviously, I think that's a great therapy for anybody.
I was there this morning.
You were, and you look very relaxed.
And when you go to the gym, do any of the guys say you need help in squatting?
No, you know why? Because I'm squatting more than them most of the time. So if anything, they're just staring from a distance.
What are you squatting right now, if you don't mind me asking?
So you know what? It's funny because I don't squat a lot because I like to switch up the workouts. Also, it's hard on the knees. But I would say I can do 80 pounds.
I think like I mentioned to you on the phone, we have a reality show. We have a pay-per-view option, just you working out. It could be money.
I get fit and make some dough at the same time.
Yes, Lord.
It's a very interesting proposition.
I think I'd be scared to go on her live.
Would you?
Nobody touches.
They be doing the Millie Rock.
Nobody touches rodeo phone without Lysol. We're going to take a quick break. You hear our question of the day segment today.
Yes.
So we're going to kind of peel the onion back of Anja a little bit.
The onion back of Anja. Interesting.
That's what I do. I got a million of them. Splash Magazine event, again, sponsors the question of the day segment. Today's question of the day segment is qualities women look for in a man. Now, Anja, are you involved in a relationship with the same sex, opposite sex? Well,
I'm into the opposite sex.
Good.
You know.
That's good.
But I'm also like, I don't want to open up a can of worms here or anything.
Please open them up on that.
But I'm an open-minded woman. Like, it's 2017.
Both sides.
Switch
hitter.
No horses. No bestiality, please.
Now come in the back.
I can't stomach that.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're taking the Bosnia thing too far now.
I didn't say that.
We need a single. We need a single song. We need a single now here.
But I guess you prefer men, but you don't have a problem dabbling.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
I just got to be in the mood for it.
Okay.
That's right.
We need a double now.
So let me ask you a question. Since you opened the can, when it comes to women, what type of women do you like? Women similar to you? Is it more of a harder woman?
Well,
the face.
Wow.
Face, honey.
Because I'm not naturally attracted to women like that. I like down-to-earth girls. Like, if a girl's down-to-earth, if she's funny and, I like thicker women such as myself.
Yes.
From time to time, I'll look at a woman and I'll say, like, I could see myself I could see myself,
enjoying that.
and exactly
So
having a little snack or whatever.
Feel the guns. Feel the guns.
So you like to snack every now and again.
Exactly.
You like to snack every now and
I'd buy her a coffee.
Now you said you
Okay.
Taste this choice.
no Bob Evans. Now you said you're open, so does that mean it's both at the same time or one?
Well,
You said he was open.
I need some energy here.
I just go with the flow. You know what I mean? I mean, if the opportunity were to arise and everything was in the right
Okay, don't
place,
talk no more. Let's say that for your next visit. But today's question of the day is qualities women look for a man.
Yes.
So obviously, let's go to our first question.
Sure.
And our first question is, come on, okay. Being passionate and adventurous. The word adventurous came from many of the women we surveyed about their favorite qualities in a man. But the more we pressed them, the more it became clear they wanted an open-minded man rather than a mountaineer or a skydiver. Being passionate and adventurous. Is that important qualities when looking for a man?
I think they're absolutely important. I think by using the word adventurous, what they mean is that women like a man that shows them something they haven't seen before.
Oh.
I think that's what they mean by adventurous.
Give me an example of that, what you might call passionate and adventurous.
Well, passionate, I mean, that speaks for itself. They
Right.
got to be passionate about what they do, and they have to be passionate about you know?
Okay.
As far as adventurous goes, I mean, personally, I find myself always most attracted to someone that puts me in situations that make me uncomfortable. Because I'll always make myself push past that uncomfortable factor, and then I come out, I'll always be happy about the experience, but also come out a different person, learn something, and it's opened up a whole new world. So I think, yeah, that's the adventurous to me.
What about you, Rodeo, when it comes to being passionate and adventurous? What's something that from a man can get from a woman? What are you looking for in a woman is that important to you, Matt, I should say? Well,
Not necessarily, but I think you like spontaneous things. Something that's not diagrammed, just at the spur of the moment.
what's an example of your last spontaneous, adventurous moment with a woman?
One.
I guess not too much.
I was gonna say one sugar or two.
Baby, what you want to watch
you know
tonight?
What? It's I ain't gonna lie to you, it's so much. I think I just had a brain fade because it's so much.
Well, you keep freezing. Let's go to classic man himself. I might even ask our engineer to start this question.
You ask
Now,
classic.
I know in your lifestyle, just keep it to at least 2 minutes or less, please. Don't give me a sapphire moment. Give it to me and let me know what is passionate and adventurous. What was the last thing you did was passionate and adventurous with a woman?
I guess backseat of my
Last
Jeep.
night?
Backseat of my Jeep a week ago.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's child's play,
it
first
was
of all.
passionate and it was adventurous.
Oh.
That's why I have tints. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move on with that. I don't,
What about you?
I'm the moderator.
Yeah, hold on now.
There you go. That's right. Get it on him because he
Last
always
time-
skips it. He always
Okay.
skips
Yeah.
himself.
The last time I had was actually very recent. I was out.
Pay the bill.
No, I wouldn't pay my bills. I'm like you. No, the last time I had something passionate, it happened in a unique place. It was a place where you eat. It wasn't a fast food restaurant, but it was a restaurant. And adventurous and spontaneous situation happened
What?
in a restaurant.
Was it a fancy restaurant? Or
Yes, it was a.
Okay.
Oh, it was tablecloth, so you was underneath the
It
tablecloth.
wasn't. We didn't order number sevens. It was a.
No, I'm saying you
a
were-
real
had a good time.
a maitre d' cloth napkin, and I had excused myself to go. I took care of my business. I happened to see her going when I was coming out, and she gave me a look.
You went into the women's bathroom?
Yes.
So you didn't know this woman?
Nice.
No, I didn't know.
That would have been adventurous.
I'm going back to
damn.
Canada with you. No, I did know the woman. But that was and that's all I'm going to say about
They
that.
just said, "Whoa, that's really adventurous."
No, really, no. I ain't that.
Y'all stole on mine.
I'm trying to live, but I'm not trying to see Elvis just yet. So I live a long
So you
time.
did, y'all stole on mine.
But let's move on. I digress. That's what Mike Monterey would say. The next one is, we're talking about qualities women look for in a man, is be intelligent. Nobody wants to date a dummy. Frankly, it's true. Intelligent rates highly as quality. Women desire a man who's smart and inquisitive. Einstein level would be the preference. So women like really smart men. Anya, is that true?
It's true in my case.
Okay.
How smart?
As smart as you can be without being a douchebag.
Oh,
You know?
Nice.
That's
So
level one.
So not Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory, something like that.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I like a smart man. You know, that turns me on for sure. But he can't. I don't like it when they act like they're better.
So
than
is
everybody.
it book smarts and street smarts or a combination?
Foul mouth smart.
I mean, what's
all of it?
Oh.
Okay. that's
All
what's
of
up.
it.
Okay.
But I will say that that's such a broad subject because, I feel like intelligence can be measured in different ways. You know, like to some women, a man may not be intelligent in some aspects, but there's certain things that he does a certain way that she considers intelligent. So as long as the woman considers that particular man intelligent.
Put the toilet seat down. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yes, that could be intelligence. You know.
Classic, you're what? Intelligent women. You like them brainless, like big, or you like them with some smart?
Young, fresh,
Nah, I
and
just like them to
clean.
be able to hold a conversation. If you can hold a conversation about general facts that's going on,
Yeah.
then that's all I need. I don't need you to be, 9,000 times 9,000 and knowing all those. I don't need all of that.
Action.
Just need basic conversation. Be a woman in the street and a freak in the bed. That's it.
Yeah, all
There you
right.
go.
Very
right.
well said there,
Yes,
sir.
Okay.
absolutely.
You must be listening to a lot of R&B.
Okay.
Rodeo, your thoughts having an intelligent woman. Now, I know you have a problem because every time somebody says something, it reflects your home life. But I'm asking you just to have us, for the sake of being a pundit on the radio, give me something, please.
I know. I be honest with
There
you.
we go.
It doesn't
Already
make a
started,
difference.
like, I don't
Nah,
know.
it don't really. It don't even make a difference as long as
So you want a woman who's dumb as a turnip?
It's not dumb, but the thing is that as long as we understand each other, that's
Well,
all
then
that
she's not too
matters.
bright.
True. No, I can see where you're coming from. I can see where you're coming from.
We have
Took you a second, huh?
We have HID lights on. You know what I'm saying?
HID lights. Is my engineer set up? I'm gonna go up the grid today. Normally, Rashad is the man with the hands, but I want to ask Rashad. Intelligence is very important in a woman that you involve yourself with.
Of course it is. You definitely need an intelligent woman that you're going to be able to, be able to talk with,
Let me ask you
sit
a question,
around.
Rashad. I'm gonna throw you a mom. I'm gonna throw you a little wrench. Let's say she's built like Anja,
All
beautiful
right.
like Anja,
She's a brag.
but she is dumb as a
Jesus
brick,
walks.
$6 bill.
Jesus walks.
Brick.
What do? Do you say, you know what, a
Tell
brain?
her don't talk.
Do you just right?
Basically.
You just do what you do, and
She'll just be the nightcap.
Don't talk. Don't talk. Just
ooh
listen.
wee.
I
Just
appreciate
listen.
the honesty there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't talk. Just listen.
This is we know you're intelligent. So we good. And if you're not, we're gonna make you intelligent.
Do you? I might just be a good actress too. You know.
Well, that's okay. You can keep acting. That's fine.
That's like the song. Stop.
Just act
look,
smart.
and listen.
Act smart.
Stop, look,
There
and
you
listen.
go.
That's it.
Let's move on. We're talking about qualities women look for in a man. Next up is be patient. Women love patience. When we
do?
surveyed women on things that they
Right.
find sexy, a lot of women said they pay close attention to how men treat service coworkers, people in positions of being kind and having some patience. Obviously, you need patience in this city if you're sitting in traffic. So let's go to you, Anja. Patience, is that an important quality?
I think that women would like to say that they like a patient man, but I think it's a pretty split down the middle. It is an important quality to me, but at the same time, I guess it just depends on what he's patient with. He doesn't have to be patient with
Let's say
me.
if he's patient with the snappy nappy. I mean, I don't know what they call it in Canada.
Are we talking about sex? Is that what you're talking
I'm
about?
talking about sex, yes.
We're grown-ups here. You
Yes,
can-
if they're being patient with that, is that an important quality or too much patience? You have some questions about that man. I mean,
Oh boy.
You know, that's not an important quality to me because if I like somebody, like, there's no time
Oh,
for
you
patience.
smart.
Yeah.
Anja.
like-
yeah, this woman,
Anya.
I like this girl, G Money.
Get a clap on that. I get gunshots. I need
I'm
something
gonna
on
say
that.
this as clean as possible. If you back that thing up, a man's gonna lose in patience.
We a long
I
way
would like
from
to
Sonny
test it.
Bryan here on the set. Let me go to classic. Patience. When it comes to
Patience
a woman,
out the door. Let's go. We
well.
ain't got no time.
You can
to
waste months on someone and then you get down to it.
And you get down to it and it's whack? No, I
over.
wasted all this time. I wasted this money.
Wow.
No, let me get it now.
First-
let me find out what it's
first thing-
about. And if it's the right
First
way and the right
impressions
thing,
are the best.
we gonna make
That's
it work,
First
baby.
impressions.
We gonna
Now-
make it work.
People will overcome.
your parents might be listening. I hope they're not at this moment. But you said, okay, so patience is not an important
Not a
virtue.
virtue.
As long as it's about chemistry.
No, like I like a man that like goes after what he wants. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
So if I said, come here, I'm like caveman style.
Well, you know what? I'm a strong enough woman that I can put you in your place too. You know,
From
so I'll let
Bosnia,
you
yes,
know.
you are strong.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you-
that
But
works for me anyway.
Ivan Pusky.
But when I drink, but when I do, I have never.
But Sean, let me ask you, man. You know, you come across as a very calm individual. I've gotten to know you over the last couple months. But when it comes to women, is it the
They
same
say they want
calmness?
to kill Rashawn.
I'm gonna kill him, sugar. I'm gonna kill him. Top my pinky toe off. Your thoughts on being patient?
Well, from what I was hearing you guys saying, like the
Don't
patience
take our
y'all was
word
talking
for
about is like basically the patience of waiting to do something, or patient like.
I mean, you can go that route. That's not as fun, but yeah, you can go that route.
No, definitely. I like, it's different type of patience. Like, how Justin was talking about, you want to know how it is right away. You don't want to wait 3 months down the line and it's whack. But then there's also patience like, say if I mess up or if I can't decide what I want to eat tonight, are you going to be patient with me and not curse me out? But I do like.
That's the important.
Or
she
if
takes
you have the
45
head
minutes
of
to come
hunter
downstairs.
underwears on, hey. You
Not
can
now.
find-
You're not being paid.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, she takes like 45 minutes to come downstairs with her makeup and her hair.
That's
and
the
clothes.
type of important patience.
That's the important patience
Absolutely.
that you can sit there, wait 45 minutes, be tight, but when she comes downstairs, be like, God,
Or wait in the mall while she's shoe shopping.
But you
that
know
kind
what?
of patience.
I also don't like a man that wants to if he likes me, that wants to dive right into.
So you wouldn't like him?
Well, I mean, I can't say
think
anything
they
right
like
Oh,
now.
it's the beard.
that's the beard? Oh, you don't like the beards?
I think they
I'm
like
not
me.
honest.
No comment.
This is real radio right here.
If it works for you, it works for you.
Right.
That's
That
all
means
that
she don't
matters.
like it.
And like she said, it only works for you. It don't work for me.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about her. That's my job. We learned a lot about you, Anja. Listen to really, I'm sure the listeners are learning a lot about you.
The question is, what the D stand for?
Well, that stands for my last name. It's just a shortened version of my last name.
Oh.
I'm sure it's as much easier. First time I called you, I think I butchered your name too. So,
You
who?
did.
Who?
I'm like, I think you have the wrong number, sir.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was hung up on me. That would have been
Like
in
Samuel Jackson. See my movies?
But we move on to question of the day, and the next one up is have shared values. It's critically important in any relationship that you share core values and principles. So it's no surprise that shared values was a key attribute that many women we surveyed. Shared values. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say that's it's important. It's important, but it's not essential. I feel like if you have shared values, you'll have a much more connected relationship.
Right.
Because you're working towards one mutual goal. But I mean, at the same time, if you meet someone that has different values than you, maybe you could adopt some of those values, and then you grow as a person as well. It's all about who you are.
Right. Let me go to my trusted engineer, Rashad.
You get a lot of shine today, Rashad.
Listen, backstage.
Kill him!
Make it, somebody got to fill in. Next man up. Having shared values, is that important when you meet a big booty and a smile? Is it really important that she believes in the same political process you do?
Honestly, I have never thought about that.
Think about it now, brother.
I really like my views on political things like that. I keep them to a minimum. Like I can have opinions one day, then it might change the next day, but I never really considered my lady having them same values, so it doesn't really
care less. Like if she voted for Trump, long as she got a big button to smile, you good. I love
exactly.
Trump.
Like the only thing I have thought about,
Go that girl.
I have thought about say if the girl is of a religion that makes it different. Like say if she's Muslim or something, then the whole marriage I gotta convert to Muslim. I thought about that, but luckily I haven't got to that space,
But what about values like money, for example?
Very important.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those kind of values.
Well, if she's not down with being broke some days, eating Chinese food, then I
Ramen
can't do
noodles.
it.
We got Mike Mizzle from BCW. Is that Mike queued up, John Bashar?
Yep.
Cue that mic up.
Hold on a second.
Mizzle, let me ask you, shared values now before you.
It's not on yet.
Oh, it's not on.
It's
Okay,
over
before
there.
we get there, let's go to rodeo real quick. Shared values.
Yes, I feel that shared values are very good in a relationship because we do have to agree on certain things. We definitely.
Brian Gumble entered your body or something when you said that? He's like, very, very
No,
impressive.
because I was like doing a lot on your right.
Don't do that. You're gonna fall off the chair.
I know. But she has enough that she'll catch me.
She ain't catching you. No, she's from Bosnia.
Come on.
Believe
now.
in pain. Oh, are we queued up there, Rashad? So, Mike Mizzle, BCW. Let's ask you, Mike. Now, Mike, listen, this is reality radio, so we spare no expense. Again, you had your issues, relationships, but is it important to have shared values when it comes to relationships?
I think it is, especially depending on where you are in your life. Like me right now, as you can see, I'm an entrepreneur. I got a whole lot of things going on. So if I meet a young lady, I don't want a young lady that just want to stay home and roll up all day. That's going to
obviously you and Rodeo don't share the same qualities.
You sound like if you talking about woman or you talking about weed,
Maybe, I don't know.
Either or, whatever your preference is. My thing is this. Right now, I'm in a position in life where I'm trying to build an empire. Hey. So any lady that I see that, wants to be a part of the team, she's got to be ambitious. She's got to be motivated. And we got to share some of them same values. Like, my biggest thing right now is that my brain seems to function better after a workout. So if we wake up in the morning, I'm like, yo, baby, I can't get my day started. I don't need coffee. I need to go for that 2-mile run. Let's ride.
I thought you was going to ask for something else.
Yeah. There's better ways of working out.
Assume the position.
Face down.
I already worked out. Well, assume the position anyway.
Let's move on. We got a few minutes left. Be confident about your appearance, Anja. Confidence in appearance, is that a quality you look for in a man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're confident looking like that, then good for you.
Looking like a Durex.
I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. I'm confused.
That's the beauty of Anja, yeah.
The beauty of Anja.
Yeah, it's important. Like, if I pay a man a compliment and he starts, being down on himself about it, I don't have time to listen
What's
to
the
that.
last time you gave a man a compliment?
I mean, I give people in general.
2013?
No.
Okay.
I will compliment people in general. Women, men, whatever.
So when was the last time you gave somebody a compliment?
I think I gave someone a compliment today. The guy at the hotel. You look great today.
Yeah, get
That's
my car.
That's it.
Any aspect you were saying?
Nah, you just gotta escape before that comes. That opportunity
Is
comes
your name
around.
Aaron Andrews? Peephole. Let me go to Mike Mizzle. When it comes to women, confidence is very important. How they look, they walking with those killer heels, those, there's that.
Crayon reds.
Listen, there's nothing sexier to me than to see a woman dressed up in business attire. A suit jacket, some nice pants, looking like she ready to close that $1 million deal. Listen, man, that right there, that's like an
bail bondsman.
Love your heels.
Oh, yeah.
You can walk all over me, take all my money, because you are taking all my
man,
money.
just the real MVP of 950 Lounge. Your thoughts on
Even if she
appearance?
Even if she go, she has to look good. You know me. All I need is a pair of sweats.
Yeah, and a pair of
T-shirt, and a pair of towels. That's all
it.
I need. I'm very simple, so I don't need all that the flashy stuff. I mean, we dress up proper when we go certain places, and when we home, we chilling. Be different atmospheres, different situations for different vibes. That's it.
But do you think that relates to confidence?
It does, because you have to be able. You have to be confident in yourself to be able to switch up your moves. Like how you came here today, you were confident enough to sit here amongst 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brothers. And you just sit here regular, comfortable. That's confidence in yourself right there. That you're safe enough to know that ain't nothing gonna happen.
7 black men.
7 black men. 7 black men. And 1 Canadian woman. And I'm chilling regular and I'm holding it down.
We have to do this test. Lift your arms.
Oh
Lift your arms.
What's going on?
Lift your arm. Oh, she's sure because she's not sweating.
Oh.
I have to share this with you. This is the reason why we had to move to DSM, because it was going to be Get Indicted Radio. There was no way we was getting a bunch of women to come on our show in a house in Mount Vernon. So we had to move. You want to know what Mount Vernon is.
What I'm saying is, though, it's a confidence that you can sit here amongst everybody and not be scared. And it's like, yo, I'm regular with these guys. These guys, they're just real cool dudes.
These are my brothers from a whole different mother.
Possibly, with the shape of my body, I don't know.
We're not related. We're
not cousins.
No, we're not.
From a whole different. I said from a whole different mother. A whole different mother.
We're not from Alberta, Canada.
Well, our mother's name is Alberta.
Oh, that's why I said it. Again, let me go to my trusted engineer that was not late for my show. Thank God. Rashad, confidence in a woman, is that important? Like if she's wearing the sweats like Just, and she got, she don't have her weave in, her breath's a little taut, but she's still confident.
I don't really like weaves. I don't like
Okay,
weaves.
good.
But no.
That answers that.
So that answers that one.
You don't like weaves or you like weaves?
No, I
You
don't.
like natural, right?
I like them natural. Yeah.
I don't even care if it's short natural. Just give me enough to grab. That's all I
Rashawn,
need.
you know what? Rashawn is getting a lot of shot. Heather gave him a 2 shout out.
That's right.
No, Heather gave him the look like,
Yep.
they can go down.
I saw that across the room, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I had to go to XNXN. X, you know.
Somebody was watching.
well, that's gonna end the question and
Thank God.
segment.
Man, the show.
Yo, can I get it in the morning? Every Saturday I be up, know your